Hey, what's up? It's your boy Burf, and it's 5 Thrift Store Friday! Yes, it's 5 Thrift Store Friday, the happiest day of the week. And man, do I have an epic vintage toy hunt adventure for you guys today. So if you're new to the channel, my name's Chris Burfield. My friends call me Burf, and I hunt for vintage toys and thrift stores. So if you like thrift stores and you like vintage toys, chances are you're gonna like my channel. So I would invite you to hit that subscribe button. And guys, I did it. I did it today. I found some vintage toys. You know, it's been kind of rough lately. It feels like there is less vintage showing up on the shelves, but I pulled out some pretty sweet scores. And this very first store that we hit up, I found something that you never see in thrift stores, and it had me all jazzed up. And then later on in the episode, I got some more vintage. I got some vintage Masters of the Universe. Wait until you see what I found. All right, guys, if you I was trying to think of what I was going to say next. But hey, if you're ready to thrift with me, if you're ready to find some vintage toys, then hit that like button and then let's roll out.
Transform and roll out.
My name is Burf and this is my turf. I'm straight out of the thrift store.
Alright gang, it's that time again. It's time to try and find some vintage toys. Oh, I saw this hanger at Thrift Giant over in Irving a few weeks ago. Well, I'm not finding a whole lot here at the moment. The shelves at this store have been kind of weak over the last month or so. It's like a TMNT 3-wheeler. Oh man, I used to own this thing. I bought it at a thrift store about 4 years ago. Held on to it for a little bit. It kind of reminded me of those aliens from The Simpsons, you know?
You'll be at the feast. I have a feeling you'll be the guests of honor.
It's kind of a neat piece. I think it's a game. I'll check that out. I actually didn't know it did that. Those eyeball moves too. Got this little dragon dude. Does he work? Does he talk? No, maybe not. Got some Minecraft. Check out this robot dude. Kind of looks like he'd belong in Squid Games. Oh, we got a motorhome. A die-cast vehicle. Well, since there was nothing on the shelves, let's see if we can find something in the bags. What's this dude? That guy's heavy. Holy cow. I wonder if he's worth anything. Is this like one of those Warhammer things or something? And I'm assuming this is like some sort of Star Wars game. Yeah, it says Star Wars on it. Well, I just looked it up. It's like from 1999, so maybe it's from that first movie. You know, the Phantom Menace? Maybe? I don't know. What do they want for it? $6. I was hoping it was like $2.99 or something. Oh, he's kind of cool looking. I think he's just like a little cheapy toy. I don't think he's anybody significant. The plastic feels cheap. But it's kind of neat. $5 for that bag. We got a Captain America and a Batman figure in there. There's a bag of like dollar store army figures. A bag of marbles. Great mashers. Those are masher marbles.
A great masher.
Yeah, what's this? Maybe some sort of G.I. Joe. Green Lantern, Captain America. Here's a couple of Transformers. I don't know who these guys are, though. Well, this could be a mistake, but I'm not going to get this guy. One, they went $8 for this dude. I have no idea who he is. I mean, he could be worth $100 for all I know, but I would be getting him to flip him. I would not keep this figure, but because I can't identify them. I tried doing like a lens on them, like a Google lens and all that stuff, but the bag is getting in the way, so it's not really giving me a clear depiction of who this dude could possibly be. So I'm just gonna leave him here. We got a New Kids Hanging Tough on the Block VHS. Oh, no way. Oh my God. Are you freaking kidding me? That is so epic. Oh my God. He's on that jazz, man. He's on that jazz. He's on that jiggy jazz, man. He's on the jazz. I'm on the jazz, baby. Droids. Oh my God. This is incredible. This is so jazz-worthy. Oh, man. It would be cool if there were more of those in here. Oh, check it out. It's Hanson. It's Hanson on VHS. I didn't even see this the first time around. I think this is supposed to be Gargamel, maybe, huh? I think that's a Gargamel plush. We got a Jack Skellington extra large plush, and we got some Raggedy Ann and Andy like in the box. Those are like 50 bucks a piece. They want 20 for this. I'm gonna see if he's worth anything. Well, they're pretty much marked exactly what they're selling for on eBay. He's selling for like 20 to 25. They're selling for about 50, so not worth it. Oh my God. I can't believe I scored this. I am so jazzed up over this. You just never, ever, ever see Droids VHS tapes in thrift stores. In fact, it's kind of hard to find just cartoon VHS, 80s cartoons on VHS in thrift stores in general, but I have never seen one of these, and I've been hunting in thrift stores for 4 years now, almost every single day. I'm in those stores like 365 for the last 4 years, and I've never come across one of these, so I was super stoked to find this. Here's the back of it. I've watched it like 3 times already, so I'm probably gonna have to order some of these off of eBay. I could always get the DVD, you know, where it has the entire seasons on it. I think it was only 1 or 2 seasons. It didn't last very long. It wasn't a very popular cartoon, but people kind of go crazy for droids now, vintage droids. In fact, I've got some reproductions here. I picked these up at Target like a couple of years ago. So I got C-3PO, and then I've got R2-D2, and I also picked up the Boba Fett. But oh my God, if I had the vintage ones, that would be epic. They're so expensive though. They're like hundreds of dollars or something like that. Like they're pretty outrageous. Maybe I'll have to put those on the grail list. In fact, you know, I'm still working on that list. Maybe I should come up with a top 10 video of Burf's top 10 grail picks for 2024. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Let me know if you'd like to see a video like that. But in the meantime, we're gonna go hit up another thrift store. In one of my previous videos, I was at this new thrift store called, I think it's called Paradise Thrift, and they had a Fort Apache, a Mark's Fort Apache playset there, like a tin fort, and it was pretty awesome. They only wanted 20 bucks for it, and I didn't get it. I don't know why I didn't get it. It was pretty awesome, and it was super minty. So let's head back over there. If it's there, I'm gonna pick it up today. So fingers crossed. Check these out. Got some Inspector Gadget trading cards. How cool is that? And then we also got Archie. Very cool. There's even some Jurassic Park, the Lost World cards here as well. See, this is a classic example of why when you see something at a good price, you get it. Because I came back here to get the Mark's Apache, Fort Apache playset, and it's gone. Somebody bought it. So I missed out because I didn't pull the trigger when I should have. Oh, Bill Cosby, 49. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, Bill Cosby was funny. You know, I enjoyed his comedy, so I'm gonna pick this up. The best of Spike Jonze, the craziest video on earth. I know that's Howdy Doody and Bozo the Clown. but I don't really know Spike Jones. I think I'm gonna get this anyway. Oh, this looks like it'd be a fun one too. It's that special year. That's cool. It's got a little pop-up, but it tells you a video tour of your special year. People in the news, politics and world events, sports on the light side. Yeah, that'd be interesting just to watch for a little history lesson. Oh, look at this. It's the game Doom on hard disk, 1994. Is it all Doom, I wonder? Let's open it up. Oh yeah, they're all Doom. So they want $45 for this. Everything in the store is 30% off today. So that's good. The crazy thing is I looked these up on eBay and like there are some cases where like just 2 discs sold for $35. And then others were like 7 discs sold for like $53. So it's kind of all over the place. It's kind of neat to see though, and at 30% off, there's probably some room for profit because this wouldn't cost too much to ship, especially if you shipped it medium mail. Unfortunately, the Fort Apache playset was gone. I should have grabbed it when I saw it. You know, it was only 20 bucks and it was worth actually more than that. I think they sell for like $40 to $50 online. But as they say, when you snooze, you lose. So I lost out on that. I did get the Bill Cosby VHS. I got that VHS which was like kind of like a documentary in 1937. And so I picked those up, and then I got some Inspector Gadget cards, which were pretty cool. The only thing I do kind of regret is I don't know why, like the Doom, the hard discs, the game Doom, I should have picked those up. It was $45, but I think they were having a sale there that day where everything was like 40 to 50% off or something like that. So I should have grabbed those, and I didn't. Again, probably one of those if you snooze, you lose scenarios. So, but let me show you these Inspector Gadget cards and these Archie cards. They're actually pretty cool. Okay, so I've busted open some of the packs and I've put them in these card protectors, but here are the cards. How cool are these things, man? I used to watch Inspector Gadget every morning before school and then every day after school. Funny story though, my mom hated this cartoon. She hated it. I don't know why she hated it so much. I think she said because he was like such an idiot, she couldn't get past it. But she hated Inspector Gadget. These are all like doubles, I think. So we got those, and then we got some of these Archie cards, which I think were pretty awesome. Man, Archie was always getting the chicks, wasn't he? For a ginger, he knew how to pull some wool. Jughead was always my favorite because he loved to eat. But yeah, look at Archie. Looks like he's eyeballing up Veronica there, not paying too much attention to Betty. But yeah, so I got those, and then I think these Lion King cards were in there and stuff like that, so I picked up those as well. So not too interested in those. But yeah, these Inspector Gadget cards are freaking awesome. All right, gang, we still got some more thrift stores to hit up because it's 5 Thrift Store Friday, baby, and we've only been to 2 thrift stores. So let's head off to the Goodie Wheel and see what kind of goodies they got. All right, gang, this is our first Goodie Wheel of the day. What you got for me today, Goodie Wheel? What you got for me today? All right, let's hope we can score something other than VHS, although VHS is always cool. Man, I can't believe that Droid score. That is freaking just amazing. But yeah, hopefully they got some vintage toys. Okay, there's a lot of toys here. Just whether or not there's toys for us. It's like a Black Panther claw. Looks like we got a helicopter. Oh, that's a cool one, man. Too bad it's missing the propellers and stuff like that. That's a pretty sweet ride. What's in this bag? Anything? Nope. Yeah, I think we're about to get lepued, skunked. Holy cow. Look at that. It's not even in the toy section. We got a vintage Panthor. Panthor, not Panthro. Panthor. Oh, that is freaking sweet, man. There's no price on it. I hope they sell it to me. I've got a few of these at the house, but man, when you find vintage Masters of the Universe, you do not leave it behind. Look at this thing. This thing is huge. It's actually made out of ceramic, but it's pretty awesome. It actually says State of Iowa Liquor Certificate. I wonder if it's like, if it was like a wine decanter or something. I don't know. It's pretty wild. All right, gang. We're at another Goodie Wheel. What you got for me today, Goodie Wheel? What you got for me today? All right. Hopefully, we can get some more vintage toys. How awesome was that to score the Panthor? Why do I always call him Panthor? Those names are too close together. Panthor, Panthor. All right, let's see what they got in here. BB-8 with his remote for $8. A Megatron. But other than that, nothing. Just kind of glancing at the plush here to see if there's anything that pops off the shelf, and I ain't seeing it. Oh, Spider-Man car is kind of neat. All right, what do we got here? We got some Funko Pops, some Overwatch, Queen, Freddie Mercury. Got this little Overwatch dude, and so like, yeah, lots of Overwatch actually. All right, so I checked the toy section. It was like nothing but junk, but I found this dude, and they want $5 for him, and I picked him up, checked him out on eBay, and saw one recently sold for $60 and another sold for $70. I don't know if they had the cork on the bottom of them or not. I couldn't tell from the photos, but for $5, I figured I could get it and flip it. That's what I'm talking about, a little vintage Masters of the Universe. Now, some of you might be wondering, like, Burf, why didn't you do the jazz dance? Why didn't you say you were on the jazz when you found that vintage Motu? You know, to be honest with you, I was pretty jazzed up about it, but it's like one of those things where I have like a few of those Panthors already. And I think, you know, it just maybe a little bit jaded, a little bit. Well, not jaded. That's not the right word. I just, what's the word? Desensitized, right? So I think I was just a little desensitized on finding it, even though I was excited about it. Just didn't think to do a jazz dance, I guess. But hey, this thing is super cool. I picked up that, and I also picked up the Batman Bank. So let's do a little show and tell. Well, here they are. So I ended up getting this Batman Bank. This thing's pretty sick. I'm definitely gonna list him up in my eBay store and see if I can see if anybody wants him. If not, if I don't sell him within a reasonable amount of time, I'll probably just keep him because I think he's pretty cool. But the prize, the big prize here from the Goodie Wheel is this Panthor. Oh my gosh. This, I mean, he's in really good shape. Usually this flocking has like big tears in it and whatnot, but he is in pretty good shape. You know, he's got a little wear on him. Let's turn him around here, those yellow eyes. So I do believe I have an extra saddle for him. I just gotta dig it up somewhere. I think it's in a box somewhere with some of my doubles, some of my Motu doubles. But you know, you can see he's got a little wear here on the front part of his, like where his nose is, where his snout is, and then right here on the mane, or the, you know, the furry part of his face. But overall, he's in awesome condition. So I am super stoked. Like I said, I am definitely jazzed up over this find. Should have did the jazz dance, but like I said, I've got a few of him already, and it probably just didn't excite me as much as it would have if this were the first time I had found him. So anyway, I think he's fantastic. Okay, so this next thrift store that I'm going to stop at is one I've never been to before. In fact, I was on my way to Ollie's. I wanted to see what Ollie's had on their shelves because I hadn't been there in a while. And as I was driving towards Ollie's, I saw this thrift store in a little shopping center. And I thought, never been there before. Might as well check it out. So went in there to see if they had any toys. They really didn't have any toys. It was very, they had a few, but nothing significant. But they did have some VHS, and I picked up some cool ones. So check it out. Okay, so I'm not really seeing toys at this place, but this Walt Disney Paul Bunyan, my brother and I used to watch this over and over and over again. And then we got Woody Woodpecker, and then we've got Davy Crockett. I've got this in the clamshell, but I don't have it in this type of cover, so I'm gonna grab this too. Toxic Avenger 3. Toxic Avenger 2. Lair of the White Worm. Peter Pan Return to Neverland. It's from Hollywood Video. Right here is one reason why you always check the tape. So we got Batman Forever, but a Peter Pan Returns to Neverland cover. I'll check him out. Got a glass case with some stuff in it, but I'm not really seeing anything of interest. Like I said, not really any toys, but they did have some VHS. I got the Davy Crockett, which I already have that. I have it in a clamshell, but I didn't have it in the cardboard case, so I picked it up. I also got Paul Bunyan. I'm telling you, my brother and I used to watch this cartoon over and over and over and over again when we were kids. It is such a great story. If you've never seen this version, Disney's version of Paul Bunyan, it's definitely worth checking out. I think you'll get a kick out of it. So Paul and his big blue ox. So we had that, got that. I also picked up some Woody Woodpecker, which I haven't seen this cartoon in ages. So got this, and I picked up Toxic Avenger 2 and Toxic Avenger 3. So too bad they didn't have the first one there, but those will definitely be movies I'll be checking out as well. All right, guys, let's shift gears a little bit. Like I said, I was actually on my way to Ollie's, so let's head on over to Ollie's. In fact, let me back up. Before we hit up Ollie's, when I got to Ollie's, I realized there was a DD's right next door to it, and I decided to hit up DD's first. One of my friends, Rocco the Great, who has a YouTube channel, you guys might know Rocco. A little while back, he said that some Masters of the Universe stuff was showing up at DD's. So I figured I'd pop in there and check that out first and then hit up the Ollie's. So let's see what DD's has got. Aha! Check that out. I needed him. Inigo Montoya. The bloodied Inigo Montoya. Got a drone of a pteranodon. Oh, check this out. Haven't seen that one before. G.I. Joe Mean Dog. Oh, they've got the Night Raven. I think I saw some other stuff here too. I got some more of these He-Man animated series figures. Got these ones though. Here's a Stridor. I'll check her out. One of my friends on Instagram, Sandalorian Toy Hunter, he actually picked this up for me and said he's sending it in the mail, so I don't need to buy her. We've got the Witcher, and we got this figure here as well. Gotta say, I was pleasantly surprised to see some Princess Bride there. So very excited for that. Picked up Inigo Montoya, the bloody Inigo Montoya. So let's do a little show and tell. Check him out, man. Man, they really bloodied him up, didn't they? Jeez. Kind of reminds me of what I used to do with my G.I. Joes when I was a kid. I would take a red marker and put blood marks all over them, like they got wounded in battle. But yeah, he comes with this one accessory, which is his sword. He's even got this, vengeful look on his face, like he's about to avenge his father's death.
Hello, my name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die.
But yeah, freaking awesome. Like I said, and pleasantly surprised to see him at DD's. All right, gang, we got one final stop of the day. We're gonna check out Ollie's. Again, haven't been to Ollie's in a while, probably 6 weeks to a couple of months since I was there last, hopefully. And I haven't been to this one in Garland, Texas in several months. So we've got a couple Ollie's, one over in Louisville, one in Garland. I normally hit up the one in Louisville, but I haven't been to this one in several months. So maybe, just maybe, we'll get lucky and find some cool stuff on the shelves. Check out all this Masters of the Universe. Let's see, I got this thing for like $5 at Ross. What do they want for it? $20. Holy cow, Ollie's. That is a crazy price. There's the Wind Raider. All right, let's see what they got down the aisles here. Beast Wars, some Dungeons and Dragons. They still got these guys. Check out this dude. World of Zombies. It's kind of a fun little toy. Wacky Races. The Mean Machine.
Right here.
Dick Dastardly and Muttley. I love that name, Dick Dastardly. Well, unfortunately, Ollie's didn't have anything for me on the shelves today, but that's okay. I still found some amazing things. We got a vintage Masters of the Universe Panthor. We got a vintage Droids VHS. We got a Inigo Montoya. We got some fun stuff today. So I hope you enjoyed today's episode as much as I enjoyed making it for you. If you did, do me a favor, smash the like button. And if you want to watch more videos just like this, then check out this next video.